about to embark on the most beautiful bicycle ride in Japan called Shimanami Kaido. Come on, let's go!
The Shimanami Kaido is an island hopping journey that spans across 6 islands and 70 kilometers. The first step, we gotta take a ferry to get to the other island over there. Our journey actually started the day before when we arrived at Onomichi station. As for our bikes, we rented from one of the many bike rental shops in Onomichi. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make a reservation ahead of time since it was during the peak of Golden Week, but since we arrived the day before, we visited one of the stores which luckily still had inventory, and so we ended up paying an extra day, but ensured that we had bikes for the trip.
Hi! We're about to take the ferry.
The ferry is just a quick 10-minute ride to the start of the route, and also runs quite frequently, so no need to worry if you end up missing one. As for the tickets, you can buy them on board for 100 yen per person, and an additional 10 yen per bike. Having arrived at the start of the route, time to get started.
We are about to start. Just need to follow the blue line.
The blue line makes the journey super easy to navigate, ensuring that you don't get lost, and connects the route from Onomichi all the way to the end of the route at Imabari station.
I think we only bike for 3 or 4 kilometers, but we are already very super tired.
There's actually many routes that you can take, but the one that's recommended especially for first-timers and the one that we're taking is 76 kilometers long. And this route is typically done in 1 or 2 days, but we wanted to be a bit more ambitious and try to tackle this in 1 day, which definitely won't be easy. Getting ready to climb up the first hill and then crossing the first bridge to the second island. Alright, so we just climbed up that huge hill and got to the first bridge, and so now we're going to cross a super long bridge to get to the second island. So let's get going! What we found made this path so beautiful is the fact that you're weaving in and out among all these islands, and you just get to enjoy all this natural beauty of Japan's islands, of the Seto Sea, and of these majestic bridges that line this path. And we couldn't have asked for better weather during our trip.
My butt hurts a lot because I'm not get used to riding a bike, but I will ganbatte. Every time we have to cross the bridge, we have to climb a huge hill first. This is super tired. But the view is so amazing, so it's definitely worth it. If you want to take a rest or go to the bathroom, there's quite a lot of konbini along the way.
In our effort to try to complete the ride in 1 day, we didn't have too long to rest, so after a quick break for some food and drinks, we were back on the road again. Faster riders, however, will find that you have much more time to explore the many cafes and restaurants along the route. Look at all these sponsors. What I think is hilarious is even our bike has an ad on it. And with that, we finally hit the halfway point and entered into Ehime Prefecture. Our original plan was to make it before the final bridge, right before sunset, but our current pace is a little on the slow side, so not sure if we're gonna make it on time, but we're gonna have to really book it to get there in time, so hopefully we can catch an amazing sunset right before the final bridge. So gotta keep chugging along.
Why is it always uphill?
With the time until the sunset fast approaching, Didi did an amazing job fighting off her fatigue as we crossed 2 more bridges and 2 more islands and reached the final island, Oshima. Okay, so we can see the bridge now and almost there, and I think we made it just before the sunset. So got a couple more kilometers to go.
Last bridge to cross. Oh, we're gonna make our last spurt. 頑張ります. Last spurt. Last spurt. Last spurt. We finally make it. Such a long journey, but amazing view. It's definitely worthy.
As we rode off into the sunset, we crossed the final 4-kilometer long Kurushima Kaikyo Bridge, which also happens to be the world's longest suspension bridge structure. After that, it was just another few kilometers left as we rode into town and finally arrived at Imabari Station, where we returned our bikes.
Me and Brian finally settled down in a hotel nearby the station. It's been such a long day, but so proud that we finally make it. A 76-kilometer bicycle ride. Time to say goodnight. おやすみ.